Okay, good morning, everybody. Yep. So, we're on Cyrene still, and nice little area right here. And then these advanced sky shatters. I've never touched them, but I've got a hint that they're robots, and that usually robots I need to have my adjusted vigilante equipped. So I'm going to start with this, and if ever that doesn't manage, then I'll throw on my nemesis, which is really my go-to armor in all kinds of situations. I say that, but Gremlin's super useful also. If you know of any other armors that I should be like focusing on, just tell me. You can comment. Okay, so there's a improved Sky Shatter, level 41. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the improved. If I can manage him, who knows? Okay, so let's see. So he can hit me from afar. Okay, so now we know that they actually hit you from afar. So my best strategy against these guys. Oh, so he's really not hitting me very often. Dodge. Gotta remember, I've got this armor gives me 20% better performance against the robots and PvP when it comes to like critical hits. Okay, I don't like this. Okay, so my strategy with this guy, with these persons or these robots, would be to... Oh fuck. No, no, no. Is he running after me? Wow, they turned back. Yeah, you gotta give it to Cyrene. The creatures, they don't act like on Calypso. Okay, so I'm gonna pick one out so that he comes towards me. They're fast. Oh yeah, no, 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 no. Ça marche. Oh, tabarnak, il me ramasse. That's French. Okay, so will I have a break? Level 41, I should be able. Okay, 50% heal, 50% heal. So, a healing robot, that's pretty interesting. Maybe I'll get a bit of a break here with my armor that's supposed to be able to give me a break. No, I don't like these, man. I would be curious to see if my nemesis would fare better, though. I wonder what he's doing to me. I gotta go look. I shouldn't do this too often. Well, it's good for my healing points. Lucky! Lucky, viens ici. Lucky! Everything's happening at the same time. That sucks, man. time fishing. Give me a chance. Oh, wow. For like 4 ped. You see, I could work much, like not as hard for manga. For manga. Arrête de japper le matin. Le monde dorme. Oh, what's happening here? What are those? Skullbird? Let's see. Yeah, a lot of work for 4 ped, man. Yeah, Skullbird challenge unlocked. I doubt that I need this one. I'll go for Nemesis. Man, I wish they had like bigger tide claws. I'm sure they'd be great. Like level 3, come on. Level 21. They put level 3 tide claws with level 21 bird. That's stupid. But I was nearly finished my tide claw, I think. I'm gonna have to take a look at that here. Skullbird. Not bad. Okay, so close the Rhino Beetle. Genuworm, forget it. Mang Chang, nope. Crystal Pede, nope. Okay, now I'm gonna go into this is Tide Claw, which I'm really done, and then Skullbirds, their track. Okay, Tide Claw. So I'll be moving up pretty fast to my next attribute here. Is he coming on me, you think? I don't know. Okay, so that should go fast. Okay, so far I'm enjoying these. So, when you're enjoying things, what do you do? I'm going to be here for another 5 hours. I would say yeah, so I'll take a 30% loot pill. I'll take a loot collection pill. And I'll take one of those little reload speed and critical damage and critical chance and whatnot. And I'll just go ahead and grind there. And the goal is to get an easy, to move up easily to the next attribute level. And hopefully we'll get some more stamina. Claw doesn't move as fast as the Skullbirds. And then you say to yourself, why not try a probe? Skullbird 59%. I'd like a juicy one there so I could get some shrapnel. Yeah, I didn't really like those bots over there. Maybe the lower level one, that was okay, but the level 41, I didn't. I'd have to look to see what armor I should have used. I'm gonna put this on pause, and I'm going to actually go make myself a coffee. I need one. Oh, shrapnel 914. These are good. You see the difference? Like we were hunting Mang Chang, like high levels with nothing to show for. Now these, so level 10 and 11s, they pay, man. So odd. But it's not like I'm competing with a whole bunch of other people here, eh? Like I'm alone, you know? We don't see that many people. There's probably a place where everybody hangs around. I've never found it. Twin token. I put all my twin tokens for sale. Honestly, I'm not in the twin token race. I'm happy that I get twin tokens, but I put them up at auction. I put like 113 twin tokens on Cyrene auction, and I put them at like $0. And the buyouts at like 226. Super simple. So if you want twin tokens at two ped a toke, 2 ped a token, then yeah, they're on the Cyrene auction. I don't really leave anything. Like when I'm done with this place, I won't have anything in storage to move on to the next place. I have plans. You want to hear my plans? I won't tell you when though. But I plan to, when we're done with Cyrene, we're going to move to Arcadia. And we're going to explore Arcadia thoroughly. It's in my best interest to promote Arcadia, because that's where I have the most deeds. I don't have any on Cyrene. So watching these videos are my only source of revenue from Cyrene. I'll explain. What? What are you saying, Todd? You hear the songs in the background? All these songs are the songs that my band plays, or I play, or songs that we played with that I played with other bands in my life. And it's my music. So every time you listen to our show, to my show, then I'm getting paid for the music. And that's a good thing. Passive return investments. So whoa. I've suddenly, as I'm talking, moved away from what I was hunting and ended up on an old Alpha Panelon. Got a Panelon right here, so I'm gonna go back in the. I want to finish the Tide Claw seriously. So we know we can take care of the Panelon too. So eventually. Another thing I should be doing is. I read that I should be activating certain missions. The whole point of this exercise is not only to show you Cyrene, it's also to try to pick up all the easy attribute points from doing the first levels of most challenges. See, gives you skills on top of the skills that you actually gain from hunting. Gives you added skills to speed up the process of you skilling. And since I'm already pretty advanced, it's good for me. Advanced. I'm far from being a Uber at 350,000 skill points. But I'm far from being a newbie. What do you think? Comment if you wish. Tide Claw, yeah, I need that coffee. I forgot about it. When you're thirsty, you gotta drink. Super important. Whether it be coffee, water, whatever, you need water. Okay, so I'm gonna put you on pause and I'll be right back. Okay, so my coffee's oh, I ate coffee. I like, you know, you would have told me that I was gonna like coffee that much when I had become like a old fart. I wouldn't have believed you. Getting older sucks. I hate it. I was such a cute kid, you know? And the older I get, I look like this ugly motherfucker. And if I look at girls the way I used to look at girls, and I look like this old fucking pig. It's pathetic. But yet, in our minds, we remain the same age. Life is cruel. And I'm not anxious to see what death is. I hope you see the humor in what I say. I am aware that I have a particular sense of humor. Not for everybody. If you detect sarcasm, you're good. You're good. Tide Claw, 91.4%. As my coffee drips. As my coffee percolates. Like my hair. So, you know, Skull Bird Challenge, it still goes up pretty fast. This is easy skilling. Yeah, you know, I imagine mining could get interesting here. Okay, 94.1. You gotta see more of these tide claws. Oh, and more of these birds too, for sure. Skullbird. .6 Skullbird, and I'm at 95.1 on the Tide Claw. But as long as the Skullbird, you know, when you go up by 5% per bird, it's not time to stop hunting. Not enough stack of survey probes. There's a Tide Claw. There's a few of them actually. Only 6.8. Oh, Bombardo. Not very much of it though. Oh well. Okay, a few more Tide Claws. Something happened. Paplon. Oh. Yeah, my coffee is about to be ready. Go take a look at that. Boom! Tide Claw challenge increased. Woo-hoo. But I gotta finish that Skullbird challenge there. Oh, you see? It's like Paplon pleasure. And I really think that the reason why I see so many of these is because I chipped in some resource gathering skills. And as long as the price is as good, I'm going to keep on doing it. Yeah, my coffee's ready. I can smell it. Okay, so I'm going to put this on pause 2 seconds. Be right back. Okay, so I've got my coffee, and just to, look, I don't do ads or anything. Nobody watches the show, but I do put trace minerals in my coffee because if I can help you, I will. Concentrate trace minerals, and there's all these minerals that we don't find in our food anymore because our soils are depleted, and that comes from like Salt Lake City area there where there's a lot of lakes that have like minerals in them, and then so they make this like trace mineral concentrate, and I just put it in my coffee every morning, and I've got myself, you know, the electrolytes, so it keeps my body working smoothly. Not such of an idiot after all. What it did is when I started eating keto, which right now I don't eat keto, I just cut on sugar, but like yesterday I ate some cookies. You know. I shouldn't be doing that. But then again, I also went weight training and did 3 sets of like, you know, leg presses. I have this like, what I do is I train physically, but I just like don't stop for the, like I do, it's 25 minutes my routine. It's not that long, but I just don't really stop. I just keep my heart going during the whole time, and then I train every part of my body from my legs to my arms to my pecs and abs. And, you know, and then by the end of that 25 minutes, I smell like shit, I smell like hell, or I smell like whatever, and that means that's a good thing because I worked hard. So, point is, I work up a sweat once every 2 days. actually think it really helps the machine. I just don't want to age like an old weakling, you know, that can't defend himself. I'm gonna keep on weightlifting until I can't anymore. The day I can't lift anything anymore, that means I'm too old. Then at that point, I'll be able to play Entropia. See, I'm preparing. That's what I'm doing. Preparing for when I'm too old to play, and all I can do is run around in a virtual world. Hopefully they'll still be around and the descendants of the people who run this company will not be overrun by drugs and bad habits that will break down the operations of this company. Hopefully they find it in them to keep it together forever. And that the investors care about their investments. $96.4 Skullbird challenge. Is the loot great? Meh. Felt better earlier. Like, that's not good. I need to kill hundreds of tide claws to get to the next. Whoa! Well, that's nice. Hymoros. Because something tells me that the fact that I've got a like resource gathering skills tripped in, and then you see, Paplon. The fact that I have that chipped in, and then the fact that I've got perception. I'd have to go look, but I think perception has a lot to play on whether I'm able to see these things or not. Because every time I can choose perception, I choose it. I believe in perception. I use it in my everyday life. Or intuition. The capacity to gain knowledge without seeing. And when I go up my family tree and I see all the great people in history in my family tree, perception seemed to be something pretty important. And a lot of them had it. Many, many great kings have had perception. Yeah, you have no idea. Like, everybody on Earth has ancestors that they would say, "What? That's my ancestor?" Yeah, man. It's just crazy. First of all, we're all related somehow. Like in my tree, I found Lucretia Borgia, the Medici family are my ancestors, the Este families, the Viscontis, the Orsini family, and then German kings are all over my tree. House of Hesse and House of Lippi Detmold. There's actually Lippi Detmold is one of the houses I have the most. The Tremblay family from Quebec, like a lot of the Tremblays have Lippi Detmold as ancestors. You wouldn't think so, you know. But that's what happened. Like North America is everything Protestant that ran away for their lives. And yeah, you got Catholics that ran away. You got like a lot of people ran away for their lives. You know, not everybody was like violent and oppressive. And people that were not violent and oppressive chose to run away because that's the smart thing to do. Really, you don't like want to fight. Just all like, what would you fight for? Well, I would fight for my family, to defend my community from like that makes sense. But if you're facing certain death, it makes sense to run away too. That's the smart thing to do is a thing that'll let you survive. It's as simple as that. So a living vortex, and that's a level 8. And I got a reason to believe that these could be interesting. And we're talking about ghosts here, it seems. Ooh. They're scary. I like it. Living Storm Challenge unlocked. Well, it's the Living Storm, I presume. Gale Living Vortex. It's not a Karen, she's a Gale. I'm not a Karen, I'm a Gale, you know? They're like ghosts. So how fast does that go? Not that fast. They don't affect me though. They're level 8s. I was hoping they would like be generous like the Mang Chang. Level 11 puny there. Had like 6 globals in half an hour. Remember that show? I miss it. You're gonna watch it again after this one. Okay, sip of coffee. Like ghosts, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, right on. Yeah, he taps his hands together. Boom. Hey, Gale. That's scary. Hey, what do you think? scariest creature so far in Cyrene. Well, he's got 16.75 animal eye oil, and that's my kind of scary. Would you like a sip of animal eye oil? Living Storm Challenge. Well, I'm at 23.9% and I didn't hunt that many, so it's hopeful. You haven't even touched my armor yet. Whoops, and my bullets are going to be gone soon, so did I, oh yeah. There you go. Ah. They deflect often. They're probably some of those armored creatures. Or it's me that deflects. I think it's me actually. So, will I hop on a gale living vortex? A bunch of gales. There you go. Okay, so anybody else? Get in line, living vortexes. Grind. Oh. So tomorrow is the day of truth and reconciliation in Canada. Yeah, the system can be pretty cruel sometimes because the system has no soul, man. If there's anything that's the closest to the devil, it's the system. And everybody in it, they're like, oh, my fault, it's the system. Even the top, even like Klaus Schwab is a fucking victim of the system. When I was a kid and we were punks, we used to say, fuck the system, before the system fucks you. Because every system, there's something behind it that's like, gonna suck the energy out. It'll be out of control at one point or another. think it's the same way with video games. I don't know if the loot's good, but it's not bothering me for the moment. I would like the global food. Do they global the living vortexes, or it's just like I'm the only guy that doesn't know where to fucking like get creatures of global, or I'm on the loot list, like they put me on the no loot list. I'm on the low loot list. He's in Canada. We can't let our money go out there. Sweden's smart. They don't let the money get out of Sweden. Canada, we give it all to Ukraine. Canada borrows money. I'm not joking, it's serious. We borrow money to give it to Ukraine. How fucked up are the people who are ruling Canada? But the truth is because, and I think I've said it in other shows, Canada is not like, we don't, like nobody, the rich people, the elite of Canada, they're not rich. Like the people who rule Canada are actually the richest people in the world, but they're not Canadians and they don't give a flying fuck about Canada. Actually, they hope Canada fucking suffers. And they do everything in their power to make Canada suffer. And then they say to everybody in the fucking media, Canada's the best place in the world. Everybody go to Canada. Yeah, that's it. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong. But the weather's not good. Don't come and tell me the weather's good. The weather's bad most of the time. So you need to be very resilient, smart, creative to live in Canada. A lot of people get here and they're like, whoa, this is not what I expected, you know, and they leave. They can't handle it. Because it's not a place where it's not a hospitable place, you know? Now the people could be nice to each other and we do everything to be nice to each other, but the problem is the elite, like the rich, you know, the rich. Like, you don't get rich by being a good person. You become rich by being deceptive and you know, like that's like there's no way you can become rich if you're a good person. Prove me wrong. Now when I'm talking rich, I'm not talking millionaire, I'm not talking, like I'm not even talking 1 billion. I'm talking like the rich, man. The rich, you can't imagine how rich they are. And at a certain point, and that's actually, it's how the system was designed. You can actually look back at the Byzantine Empire for that. The beginning of feudalism. The way feudalism worked is like every leader in every part of Europe had authority, had independence, and had immunity from persecution. That's what sets royalty apart, you see? You become immune to persecution. And when you're immune to persecution, that allows you to make decisions and do things without worrying that, first of all, you'll be killed, or that you'll be arrested. So, like the Queen, nobody can arrest the Queen of England. She's got immunity. So this immunity actually allowed, so that allowed each leader to control each area, and what it was really was Europe was colonized by the Catholic Church. But I mean, the Catholic Church, not in itself, the Catholic Church was a tool to colonize. And so today, now that Europe has been conquered, like when Napoleon won, that was the end of Europe as we knew it. Like everything that, all these families that were building great monuments and great buildings, all these people were toppled, and the people who came in were like very very petty. The people that rule the world right now, like, they just don't like anything that's beautiful. Anything that's beautiful is like, that's bad. It ruins the planet. They're very petty people, and these petty people, they make it petty for everybody. It makes it that we live in a petty world where pettiness rules. I'm not into that. I'm into like greatness, a land of heroes and a land of wonder. I wish that the core of every city was this big circus of entertainment that everybody would want to go to and gravitate towards. Not deadness and soundless and lightless. Yeah, so I just wish we were like a people that liked to make things nice and entertaining and fun and lively. Imagine encouraging street people to be street entertainers instead. Like, why not try to make things more beautiful? Why be hell bent on making things ugly and bad, like they are now? It's really important to the people who are in power right now that the world be ugly and that people be fighting each other, that people hate each other. That's why it's like they love identity politics, and they also love to focus on minorities, where minorities become the most important things, and that the needs of the majority are totally cast away. And that's abuse. It's called gaslighting. Psychopaths do that. But you see, that's what happens, is that the people that rule the world, for the most part, are psychopaths. I know. I saw it. They apply, there's rules for you, but not for them, see? They're above these rules. They look down. I am so great. Justin Trudeau's one of those types of people. Narcissistic to the core. Psychopathic just as a base value. Being proud of it too. Psychopaths are proud of their psychopaths. They love the idea that they don't care. They think that people who do care are suckers, they're weak. Caring is for the weak. You like my rant? I got one more challenge to, like, Living Storm, rank number 2. Not one global. Nothing even close to a global. Probably because they're ghosts, they have empty pockets. Can't carry anything, they're ghosts. Yeah, so I don't know, am I going to continue and finish this challenge? Let's see, how much do I go up by each? that much anymore, eh? Okay. So they decided to gather up on me. Not that it matters. I'm skilling at 30% more than normal. So it becomes usually like okay that they mess up my armor. See, I got coolness. There you go. Yeah, morality, eh? That's what I like. So religion, like I'm not pro-religious. I'm not like pro-Christianity, pro anything. But one thing that I do dislike is that there's no more morality. Like there's one thing about religion, but society needs morality. You know, we need like there's depravity is not something any society aspires to. You know. I'm telling you, I've been around, and sometimes you see depravity, and it seems like it's a way of life, you know. One of the main reasons why I'm not that social is because hell is what others bring to you. Yeah. I'm not enjoying these right now. They're making me sleepy. Okay, I'm going to move towards the outskirts. Easy to say. What's happening here? I gotta get out of here. Okay. Oof. See, increased evade chance, increased dodge chance, increased critical damage. So and my armor does the same thing. So combined together, then I become a I want to see if the knife worked on this. You know, how many did we kill there? We didn't get like one global. Shouldn't we take that as a sign to just like move on? Not great, let me tell you. So 1.1% per creature. So I'll tough it out to finish up the attribute challenge because I'm at 80% and we got one more to do, and then so we'll do that and that'll be the show. So let's hurry. I know you're fed up. Todd, will you end this already? I'm trying. So I'm at 60.8%. Fuck, these suck. Will I get an all-time high on these? On the gales? What happens when Karens die? They become gales. $69.7, so there's hope. Hope on the horizon. My Maddox 4 is about to be toast. No fun. Wasted tons of pet on these guys. What happens when you get suckered into creatures and you keep on shooting even if the loot sucks because you want to finish your Living Storm challenge, and they well know that that's what you're going to do, so they're laughing all the way to the Mind Dark Bank. Because you can't stop before the challenge is finished. Even though the loot fucking sucks. And of course I'm not very smart, and every time I say no, I'm not going to go into these guys, and then I end up being in them anyways. $77.6. $78.7. You know I'm bored when I keep reading all the percentages. 79.9. 81.1. There's hope, there's hope, there's hope, there's hope. 82. So you see they're not equal. They don't always give the same amount of points. It's very random. $83.3. Level 8. Gale Living Vortex. 85.4. knife. $86.5. We're so close. No time to stop. I can swear I'm gonna stop after that. No more living vortex for me. Maybe, like maybe there's stuff that, you know, I'll look at the loot there. Who knows? Maybe there's a high markup and I'm not realizing it. I didn't look at that. Could be. $87.6. So if I can like get this done, that would be just great. $88.6. $89.5. Skill boost. I can take that. That's cool. 90.4. It's a skill boost on the skill boost, so that's good. Okay, good. It's action 34%. $91.5, $92.5. Hope my gun can finish off this. 93.4. $94.3. $95. We're getting there. 5%. 96.3. No more packs. $97.5. Somebody else. $98.6. $99.7. This is the one. I think. Boom. Living Storm challenge rank increased. Attribute challenge rank increased. I'm at 83 on the attribute rank. Just gonna go stand here in the middle of nowhere. Open my codex. We got rewards to grab. I'll start with a Tide Claw. I want Perception. 1.128 Perception. Living Storm. Combat Reflexes. 2.6. Skullbird. Combat Reflexes. That really helps with evade, by the way. Combat reflexes. Combat reflexes. No more. I go to attributes. And I've got a choice between agility and strength. Which one do you think I'm going to take? Yeah, of course, agility. 0.408 agility. Those skills. Take a look. You see, it went up in agility. I'm at 90. That's great. I love it. I want to be 100 soon. Health 224. Got a lot to look forward to. Right on. And where am I at for all skills? 350,000, 3,159. So anyway, so that's it for today. Hopefully that I keep you entertained and that you learn a bit or whatever. And yeah, enjoy your day, and we'll see you next time I play. Okay? Have a good one. Like, subscribe, share, comment. No hating.